which IIBA certification is right for me? This is a question that we get constantly asked at Adaptive. We are one of the leading IIBA training providers, so obviously this question is very natural. In the past, say about 3 years back, this didn't make much sense because back then we had just 2 IIBA certifications, CCBA and CBAP, and people were clear what to do. If you're a junior BA, typically go for CCBA. You're a senior BA and you go for CBAP. Today we actually have 7 of them. So that's a big number, and they are all different in terms of focus, pricing, content. So obviously there is some amount of confusion in the practitioner's mind. Which certification will be the best one for me? So welcome to a short video on choosing the right IIBA certification for yourself. My name is Ellen Mishra, Principal Trainer and Business Analyst at Adaptiveus, and I trust I can give you a good guidance because I'm the only BA in the world today who has completed all 7 IIBA certifications. There's nobody else. So that gives me some moral authority to speak on this subject. I also have guided more than 1,200 professionals to get IIBA certified. Now let's focus on the content and take a look at what we need to learn and realize. So first of all, let me congratulate all of you for taking some time away from your busy schedule and listening to this video. And trust me, IIBA certifications can be a game changer for your career. I have seen it for thousands of students and I can vouch for it. So, few simple benefits. One, any branded product gets a better price. All of us know that. Once you get IIBA certified, you become a branded BA, and obviously the demand for you in the marketplace increases. Certified BAs see a faster career growth, they see a higher confidence at work, and they of course see better confidence at work as well. I trust all of you know a little bit about IIBA. There's no need for me to repeat it, but let me assure you, this is one of the best things that have happened to the world of business analysts when we did not have anything to rely on, no guidebooks, no certification scheme, just about 20 years back. And in last 20 years, we have traveled a long distance. There is a community of 30,000 plus business analysts today who are all actively making sure that the profession gets its due recognition. We also did an interesting study of our own students other than the IIBA general study, and we found something very interesting. Close to 50% of our students got a better role. Close to 60% students got a higher salary, and close to 90%, in fact higher than 90% students reported higher confidence at work. And this data is available in a public link which I have given below. Then, as I said, how do you go about choosing the right certification for yourself? There are 2 factors that you should consider. One is your BA experience and your focus area for self-improvement and organizational improvement as well. Because when you improve, your organization also benefits from that. So let me start with the first one, which is ECBA. And this is the lowest level core certification from IIBA. And this is very popular among the entry-level business analysts because it does not require any work experience, does not require any live instructor-led training, although a recommendation from our side would be to go through a training because that makes the process a lot faster. It also has reduced exam scope, which is a nice thing. You don't have to study the entire BA block. You just study 4 key knowledge areas. And then being a certificate, it does not expire. So once you're an ECBA, you will remain an ECBA forever. Coming to the cost part of it, I'm putting all the costs with respect to being a member. So please note that. The membership fees fluctuate between $55 to $139 across the globe. And for Canadian professionals, there is an additional tax as well because IIBA is housed in Canada. Then the application fee is $45. It's a simpler application. Then exam fees is $150. It's a 1 hour, 50 multiple choice question. These questions come directly from the book. And you need about 6 to 8 weeks of preparation time. Maybe some people can do it a little faster as well. And usually recommended effort is 60 to 80 hours. Then the second certification is CCBA, which is very popular among the mid-level business analysis professionals. Also remember, IIBA had made it a little bit better with the March release of prices. CCBA prices have been reduced by about $100 from CBAP. Earlier, both CBAP and CCBA were same. This requires 3750 hours of BA experience, which is roughly 2.5 years of experience. You also need 2 professional references, and you need 21 hours of training, which is mandated. And being a certification, it requires renewal once in 3 years. You don't have to write the test again, but you do have to fulfill certain requirements to get recertified. The exam fee is $250. The application fee is a little higher here. It is $145, and that's primarily because the CCBA and CBAP applications are much more complex compared to what you see in ECBA. Then it's a 3-hour exam, 130 multiple choice questions, and the questions are not directly from the book. So these are called scenario-based questions, which means you get a short scenario on which you need to make a right answer. Typical preparation time is 10 to 14 weeks, and preparation effort would be somewhere between 90 to 120 hours. Then comes CBAP, which is the third level certification in the core certification scheme. And this is very, very popular. I think this is the most popular certification from IIBA for us as well. Almost out of 1,200 students that have completed certification, 600 are from this certification alone. And it has been proven that CBAP holders earn significantly higher, as high as 26% more than the non-certified ones. It requires 7,500 hours of BA experience. Again, 2 professional references. Here, the training requirement is actually 35 PD hours, which is much higher than what you see for CCBA. Again, this also requires 3 years renewal, like what we saw for CCBA. Again, the application fee is $150, but the exam fee is slightly higher, which is $350. It's a 3.5-hour exam, 120 multiple choice questions. You can observe a little less than CCBA, but the questions here are much more complex. So about 70% questions are scenario based, which is similar to CCBA, whereas another 30% is from case type of questions. The preparation time is 14 to 18 weeks, and preparation effort is 120 to 160 hours. Then comes CBDA, which is the most popular standard for data analytics professionals. This is the new one from IIBA, and it belongs to the specialized certification scheme. For this, you don't need a prior experience, but having some experience in reporting type of projects is quite helpful. Again, 21 hours of training is recommended but not mandatory, and it requires annual recertification. No application fee, and in fact there is no application fee for any of the specialized certifications. The exam fee is $250, and this is in fact a great news because it used to be $450 about 2 months back, and IIBA revised this price, which has been a great motivator for people to take it. Both the exam fee and retake fee have been significantly reduced for CBDA. 2 hours exam, 75 multiple choice questions. Preparation time frame is similar to ECBA, about 6 to 8 weeks, and effort is also similar to ECBA, which would be 60 to 80 hours. The next one, which IIBA introduced recently, is CPOA. because a lot of business analysts are trying to become product owners, and that's how the program came in. Here also there is no mandate for prior experience, although some product owners with experience will be helpful. And it requires 21 hours of recommended training, not mandatory. And there is no recertification requirement for CPOA. So some of the certifications have a recertification requirement, some do not have that. Then again, no application fee, exam fee is $250. I think IIBA kind of more or less standardized at $250 for all specialized certifications. 1.5 hours exam, 60 multiple choice questions, again mostly directly from the book and little bit from scenario based questions. Preparation time frame 6 to 8 weeks and preparation effort 60 to 80 hours. Coming back to another certification which is in the specialized category, which is Agile Analysis Certification. This is very helpful as more and more organizations are moving into the Agile way of working. Again, for this certification, 2 years of Agile experience is helpful, but not mandatory. 20 hours of training is recommended, but again, not mandatory. And this requires annual recertification. Of course, the recertification fees was only $30 per year. Then again, no application fee, exam fee is $250. 2 hours exam, 85 multiple choice questions, little more number of questions. Again, most of the questions will be from the book and some of them could be sought scenarios. Preparation time frame is similar to other non-core certifications, 6 to 8 weeks and 60 to 80 hours. Then IIBA also introduced another variation for cybersecurity analysis, because as we understand, today's world is getting more and more interconnected. So obviously our systems are also being exposed to hackers, and data security has become an important requirement for business analysts. Here again, no experience required, 21 hours of training is recommended, and no recertification requirement. This certification has been developed in collaboration with IEEE Computer Society. Again, no application fee. Exam fees is similar to other non-core certifications, which is $250. 1.5 hours exam, 75 multiple choice questions, knowledge-based questions, and preparation time frame is again similar to ECBA, 6 to 8 weeks and 60 to 80 hours. So in this particular slide, I have kind of summarized what we discussed. ECBA for junior BAs with less than 2.5 years experience, CCBA for mid-level professionals with 2.5 to 5 years experience, CBAP is for senior BAs with 5 years experience, and of course the specialized certifications are the ones where you learn about a specific type of business analysis. We generally recommend to our students to do one of the core certifications, because that gives you the complete breadth of what a business analyst should know. And depending on what their organization is looking for or how, in which area they want to improve themselves, you could pick up the other knowledge areas. For me, every new certification is an opportunity to learn something new. Same is true for you as well. Then you will find an interesting book. The link is given below. And this book actually provides a lot more information about all the certification schemes. And it also comes with 200 mock questions, which is interesting because you can actually take a look at the questions and see how comfortable do you feel. Do you have an initial appreciation itself? Of course, you have to read the guidebook before you attempt these questions. Don't attempt without reading the guidebooks. Then a final parting thought. Remember, not getting certified means you're losing at least $1,000 per month. So that's an annual cost of loss of $12,000, which is a good amount of money. On the other hand, you're also losing the recognition. You're also feeling yourselves underconfident when you work. And we actually have heard from many of our students who got hike as high as 100%. 100% by completing the certification and finding a new job for themselves. So also remember, when you don't learn, you are also making yourself more vulnerable to the market vagaries. At Adaptive, our aim is to make you an awesome BA, and we are constantly at it. We have assisted more than 5,000 BAs to do well in their career, and in next few years, I hope we will become 25,000 business analysts around the globe. So thank you for watching this short video. Already 1,200 plus professionals have completed IIBA certifications with us, and we hope you will be the next ones. And the most convenient way for you to reach out to us is to write to us at info@adaptiveus.com, or you can call us on our toll-free number as well, which is 1-877-872-2860. And also do visit our website and our blog at adaptiveus.com. Thank you so much.